sun, well-prepared soil, and a healthy seedling. These three elements are the starting point for growing acerola successfully. Acerola, scientifically known as Malpighiaea emarginata, is a warm-climate fruit tree that thrives in regions with long summers and abundant sunlight. Small in size but exceptionally rich in nutrients, it stands out for its remarkably high vitamin C content and its ability to produce multiple harvests throughout the year under proper care. The first step is choosing the right location. Acerola requires full sun, receiving at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Sun exposure directly affects flowering, fruit development, and even sweetness. Plants grown in partial shade tend to produce fewer fruits and develop more slowly. Good air circulation is also important, as it reduces humidity buildup around the leaves and helps prevent fungal problems. Soil drainage is critical. Acerola roots do not tolerate standing water. Before planting, observe how water behaves in the chosen area after rainfall. If water pools easily, consider building a slightly raised mound to improve drainage. Light sandy or loamy soils work well, especially when enriched with organic matter. The goal is to create a fertile yet well-drained growing environment. Preparing the soil begins with clearing the area. Remove weeds, rocks, and old roots that may compete for nutrients. Loosen the soil manually with a shovel or hoe to a depth of about 12 to 16 inches. This improves aeration and allows roots to expand freely. Mix in well-decomposed compost or aged manure to provide essential nutrients during the early stages of growth. Selecting a quality seedling makes a significant difference. Grafted plants are often preferred because they begin producing sooner and maintain consistent fruit characteristics. Look for vibrant green leaves without spots, a sturdy stem, and a well-developed root system. Avoid plants that appear wilted or root-bound in their containers. When digging the planting hole, make it twice as wide as the root ball. Place some of the prepared soil mixture at the bottom, position the seedling in the center, and fill the hole with the remaining soil. Press gently around the base to eliminate air pockets without compacting too firmly. Water thoroughly after planting to help settle the soil around the roots. During the first few months, consistent watering is essential. The soil should remain slightly moist but never saturated. Deep watering 2 or 3 times per week is usually sufficient, depending on temperature and rainfall. In hotter periods, watering may need to increase slightly. In cooler weather, reduce frequency. Maintaining balance prevents both drought stress and root rot. Applying mulch around the base of the plant is highly beneficial. Organic materials such as straw, dry leaves, or wood chips help retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and moderate temperature fluctuations. Keep mulch a few inches away from the trunk to prevent excess moisture buildup that could cause disease. As the plant grows, acerola naturally forms a shrub or small tree, typically reaching 6 to 12 feet in height. Pruning plays an important role in shaping the plant and encouraging fruit production. After the first year, perform light structural pruning by removing weak, crossing, or damaged branches. This improves airflow and stimulates the growth of productive lateral branches where flowers develop. Flowering occurs mainly during warm periods. Small, delicate blossoms appear along young branches. Pollinators play a vital role in fruit formation. Bees and other beneficial insects help transfer pollen, increasing fruit set and overall yield. A healthy garden environment supports these natural pollinators. After pollination, small green fruits begin forming. Development is relatively fast. Within a few weeks, fruits transition from green to orange and finally to a bright red color, indicating maturity. Harvest should take place when fruits are fully red, firm, and glossy. If left too long on the tree, they may soften quickly or drop. One of the most rewarding aspects of growing acerola is its repeated production cycles. Under favorable conditions, the tree can flower and fruit multiple times in a year. After each harvest, applying a light layer of compost around the drip line helps replenish nutrients used during fruit production. Nutritional maintenance can be done every 3 to 4 months using organic matter. Spread compost evenly around the canopy area and incorporate it lightly into the surface soil. Avoid excessive nitrogen, as it can encourage leaf growth at the expense of fruit development. Balanced nutrition leads to healthier yields. Regular observation is key. Check leaves for discoloration, insect presence, or unusual spots. In small-scale home gardens, minor pest issues can often be managed manually or with mild natural solutions. Proper pruning and controlled watering are strong preventive measures against most common problems. Acerola trees typically begin producing within 1 to 2 years after planting, depending on plant quality and growing conditions. Yields increase as the tree matures. A well-maintained plant can provide generous harvests suitable for fresh eating, juicing, or freezing for later use. Harvesting should be done carefully by hand. Hold the fruit gently and twist or clip it without pulling forcefully on the branch. Because acerolas are delicate, handle them with care to prevent bruising. Fresh fruits can be refrigerated briefly, but they are best consumed soon after picking or preserved quickly. Over time, the acerola tree becomes an active part of the garden space. Its steady cycle of flowering and fruiting adds movement and color to the landscape. The contrast between deep green leaves and bright red fruit signals each new harvest. Growing acerola is a balance of sunlight, soil care, consistent watering, and attentive maintenance. From preparing the ground to picking the first ripe fruits, each stage contributes to a productive and resilient plant. When clusters of red fruit appear among the branches, the reward reflects steady effort, thoughtful planning, and a successful growing season.